Ha! Am I in the middle? No. Remember the bathrobe? I have it on. Hello everyone and thanks for hanging out with me. This is Let's Talk CV almost every Sunday at 7:15 p.m. This is Finnegan and we have Rudy here as well. Somewhere down there. Where is she? There she is. Following us around. I hope you're all doing well. Hello, he got the rope. Yes, it's cold in here. I was up here earlier and I had the heat on. So I have this radiator, electric heating. There's no normal central heating in here for whatever reason. They thought you just open everything and then it should get warm, but we closed everything up to save power. And I used the heater in here before, and then I thought, let's close the door. And then I left the door closed. Hey, Graham, haven't seen you in a while. I closed the door and keep the heat in. But it was the wrong decision because then the room cooled out even more. It's -4 degrees outside, and so it turned 11 degrees in here. And I had the heat on for over an hour, and it's only 15 degrees now. But this temperature thing there, thermometer, is on the wall, the outside wall, so it could be cold. Sorry I'm late. Well, we're all late. Yeah, we go through some news, as always, some electric news, and there's a lot even. Finnegan, I can't see with you here. And then we talk about the smart number one because I asked a few dealerships if they have the car, and one in Possa, one in Regensburg, one in Munich. The one in Munich didn't even reply. The one in Possa, I know, he said he will contact me when there is something. And the one in Regensburg contacted me. They have a car. He contacted me on Thursday, and I went there on Friday, looked at the car, made a video about it. Lars Peter, hello. Hi, I'm new here. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, you're very welcome. Come here, join the fun. And I looked at the Smart One a bit, and I want to talk about a few more details that didn't get into the video and everything. It was very interesting, and what the comments that I got, that maybe there's more info. And I emailed the press department of Smart again because I had way more questions. But let's look at the news. First, Tesla has already is allowed to make the Gigafactory in Berlin bigger. So they already have all the, how do you say that? I have no idea. But they're allowed to cut down trees and make the factory bigger. Next thing, that was a shock. Solar Motors, if you don't know, the Sion, it's a Munich company, startup company, and for many years, I would say 4 or 5, maybe even more years, they're trying to build the Sion. And permits, yes, you're the one. Thank you, Manuel. And they're trying to build the Sion. The Sion has all around solar panels and should charge up on a good sunny day about 30 kilometers of range throughout those solar panels. And they just said that they're started a new crowdfunding campaign, and if not enough money is coming through, they might have to shut down the project, the Sion project. And before even, there's a lot of prototypes around, but not one production vehicle. So that would be sad. The car has some good aspects, that it should be very cheap. What it says 30,000 euros? I thought it was 16 or something. Maybe it changed. I thought it was extremely cheap, so wow. The problem was the specs were just okay. Maybe they increased everything. In the beginning, the battery was pretty small, only 50 kilowatt charging. and I think that they spec'd it up a bit, so more kilowatt hour of battery and higher charging and all of this. But let's see, let's hope it's gonna catch on. Then MEB Plus. So last week we reported we reported here at the channel that Trinity. So right now Volkswagen is making the MEB platform. In 2025 was expected to have the next platform, which was Trinity. Should be most likely a 800 volt system, everything new, blah blah blah. But with the new CEO, so not Dies anymore, now what was called Blume, I think is the new one. And they changed the plan, so Trinity will come later. They're gonna do MEB Plus, which will be a modified MEB platform. And they said today WLTP range up to 700 kilometers and charging 175 to 200 kilowatt, which is not that much more when you consider that an ID4, ID5 GTX right now, and even ID Bus can charge with 177 kilowatts, so they're already in there. And to get to 700 kilometers, you just need a tiny bit bigger battery, so go from 77 to 85 when you get ID7, so a sedan version. So that's not that much bigger. There it is, Blume, and not big of a difference. So we'll see. And they also said that they're starting to build, for example, ID3 in Wolfsburg now, not just in Zwickau and in Dresden. Next, Volvo has announced that they will have an electric car for a bit cheaper, not the big gigantic one called the EX30. It will be a small SUV, so it should start in 2023. Will be built in China. Has a lot of cars now. It will be 420 long, where the C40 is 444, so 20 centimeters smaller. Will have a 200 kilowatt motor, 66 kilowatt hour battery, 440 kilometers of WLTP range, which is good for the 66. It's the same as the Smart, by the way, so it's okay. And starting price. Oh no, that's the Smart one price. So that's not. I'm just reading something different. I'm reading totally something different. I'm repeating. They're talking here about the Smart one. So this is not what I just said is all crap. That's all Smart one data. They just talk about that. So I don't know. Next, BMW. And if you think, why are you not prepared? I'm not. I'm just looking through the news sites, what could be interesting, and then I read it with you, because I'm not a news channel. We just do that a bit, and Finnegan is approving this, by the way. In the end, Xeon will be as expensive as a Light 1.0. Volkswagen should focus on 3.0 update. Yeah, I still don't have it, and it looks like I won't get it. I hear Volvo XC40 upgraded the specs and goes 200 kilowatt charging. Really? I will get an XC40 facelift press car in end of January. So we'll see. It would be interesting. 100 people are here. Hello, 101. That's your name. And only 14 likes, but we'll do the like game later. Don't like now. We'll do like together. Volkswagen must have a supply problem with the GGX wing and door badges. I saw a new ID5 with the bootlit GGX badges on the doors. Looked horrible. Maybe he has no GTX and he did it himself. What is anyone getting miles per kilowatt hour at the moment on an ID3? I don't know that data. I know the other thing. I'm using around 200 watt hours per kilometers, around that. But I drive a bit faster. And I have to go uphill all the way from work. Next, for BMW has a new base i4 that starts at 56,400 euros. I'm pretty sure that doesn't have a lot of features. But we have, it's the eDrive 35. Has a 210 kilowatt motor, which is still okay, and has 67 kilowatt hour battery, that's net capacity. It's a 70 kilowatt hour battery, which should give it 406 to 483 kilometer of range. And what is what does this depend on? Yeah, DC charging should be around 100 kilowatt, 180 kilowatt, and it takes 10 to 80%, 32 minutes. That seems a bit slow. At a 67 kilowatt hour battery, net capacity 10 to 80% when you can charge with 180. There must be a very small peak. 11 kilowatt onboard charger AC. So yes, if you want an i4 for 56,000, you can have one. Next, Volkswagen is planning the flagship model of the Trinity new. So it will be a newly planned thing. And they say here the ID Life is also being planned in a new way. Trinity is not the first model, and Volkswagen ID2. Yeah, it was the ID Life was the small thing, but what are they planning on doing different? It's too much data. They're just changing something. Oh, ID7, that would be nice. The drag coefficient should be better than in the ID7, which is 0.23. ID7 will be the sedan version, the Aero B. Next, NIO is putting battery changing stations at EMBW charging hubs. That's cool that they work together, and they do that on 20 locations. If you don't know, NIO is a Chinese company. They make cars that look familiar to Model S, and they're having battery swap station. So in 5 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever how long it takes, the whole battery is being changed. So you drive there with a 5% state of charge, and you get a new battery that is 100% charged. And what I have seen is you have to, so you buy the car, but then you have to pay rent for the battery every month. Next, Volkswagen daughter company Elli has now 400,000 charging points in Europe, and they say this is one of the biggest supporters for charging stations in Europe. 400,000 stations, points of charging doesn't mean stations. So if an Ionity park or even an EMBW park has 18 stalls, that's 18 of those points. That's why it's 400,000. It sounds amazingly big, and it is a lot, but it's not the same. People are talking. Volkswagen must have supply. Where did that? Was it getting? Anyway, any idea where Herbert Diess went after Volkswagen? I'm guessing he's on vacation, and he should. ID4 2.4 kilowatt hours uphill motor journey at 2 degrees temp. Herbert Diess went fruit farming in Spain. Sure they done something to my battery. I'm lucky to be able to do more 2 miles per kilowatt hour. What is going on with Volkswagen in China? I read about somebody bringing back in their car and ask for refunds because of all the software issues. Maybe the Chinese people don't like software issues, and they allowed to do that at some point. Then this is just for Germany. In Germany right now we have 70,751 charging points. So that includes 11 kilowatt, I'm pretty sure even lower kilowatt chargers, and up to high power chargers. It sounds great. And the big thing is how much it increased. When you see in October of 22 it was 59. So we got over 10,000 new chargers or charging points in Germany. Next, for our UK people here. Who's from the UK? Yo. Oh, I have to be on the right for that. No, on the left. BP is building 900 charging points at the UK franchise Marks and Spencer. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's shopping mall or something. But they're building new 900 chargers there at 70 stores. It's okay, BP are terrible anyway. Not me. It will be 15 kilowatt chargers, for example, and stuff like this. So this is good. Next, I'm already on Inside EV. Hyundai is updating the ENGP platform. So Ioniq 5, Kia EV6, EV9, Ioniq 6, all built on the EGMP platform. What was it? Electric? I knew it once. Modular platform. What is the G for? Global? I can't remember. And it should get better range and improved performance. So I guess that they changed it, that more power can get out of the battery and they can put in a few more cells to get a bigger battery for more range. What did they do? A hardware upgrade to the traction inverter could enable a range boost of up to 5% for some models. So I'm guessing that the ones who have a lot of range can get a bit more, and the ones who don't have a lot of range, not that much more. The SIG power modules made in Catalina, Italy feature support for chargers, voltages up to 1200 volt, direct liquid cooling, and multiple bus bar options for EV manufacturers. No idea. I believe them. Yeah, Volkswagen delays decision on Eastern Europe battery factory. The company cites economic uncertainty and high energy prices, saying it's still evaluating sites for its future cell plant, because Volkswagen, as a lot of other electric car manufacturers, want to make their own cells so they don't have to buy them from China. ID4 gets long-awaited software update in the US, but not over the air. They have to go. I reported it a few weeks ago. We have to go to the dealership, and there a lot of cars are getting the update. The good thing is newer cars that are being delivered for a few months already come with 3.01 or 3.2, I can't remember. And it's a different version than it is in Europe, but at least it's very up to date. And it's not 3.1 because it doesn't bring plug-in charge, this update, and this would be included in Europe with 3.1. So, boo. And the last thing is, let's watch a drag race between a Kia EV6 GT, 532 horsepower all-wheel drive, and a Lamborghini, whatever you say it, I don't know, Aventador.
Hello, how are you? Matt Watson here from
Of course, it's him. I saw him at the Munich Motor Show, by the way. He's tiny guy. He's not very tall, and oh my God, he weighs 50 kilo or so. Let's go. And he gets all the cars he wants. I mean, they have 500,000 subscribers or something, but they do all cars, not just electric. Come on, go. Oh yeah, there we go. Come on, let's go. So for me, it always looks like a new Top Gear. Wow, he started earlier. He started a bit earlier, and he gets killed. I think that the Aventador has 700 horsepower or something. Okay, we watch that, and then we go through Ionity map. Oh my God, Germany is crushing it. Look at that. So many chargers everywhere. Hey, Finnegans, go purr into the microphone. France is almost done. Spain has a lot. Ooh, Portugal is still getting one. Italy is getting a bit better down here. What with Britain? Not much going on. Other one in Norway done, almost. And there were so many new ones here around Finland to Sweden, and they're still in construction. They can take so long. It's a bit sad that it takes so long, eh? Oh, let's read what the people said. Correct model, we did that. Did you receive information about the new 3.0 over the air campaign already? When will it start? Already started. Everybody who sent an email. It was all in the movers ID drivers club. that everyone who sent in, hey, I want the over the air, will get it now. Not this, I think it's this week. So this week, I'm not one of those because Walter has something where the update doesn't work, and they're still looking for a solution for that. Not me, it's okay. BP have put the electric prices up for a fair bit crap company. Old 50 kilowatt chargers. They're the company that maintain their chargers the least, so most people avoid them unless they're forced to use them. Yeah, in Germany, for me, that's mostly 50 kilowatt chargers from Allego. I have one in Passau where it doesn't work a lot of times, and there's a Type 2 charger in there, so it's a triple charger, and the Type 2 plug that doesn't work for the last, I don't know, turn this a bit lower, for the last 4 months, 5 months, something like this. Really crappy. Global, thank you. I think the eGMP upgrade is for all-wheel drive versions. Didn't EMG have already SEG from the start? I have no idea. He baited switched for e-tron GT. Who is baited? Me? Finland. Yo, what's up? Hey, Photostorm. But they also have open supercharger, so honesty is not so important anymore. But I don't know for you, but in Germany, superchargers are pretty expensive, and even for Tesla drivers, by the way. And it's annoying that now you have the time thing. If you go to a certain time, it's even more expensive, and the other time, it's cheaper. So for me, I'm sorry, Ionity makes the most sense with Ellie or with me, WeCharge. And you can get Ellie without a Volkswagen account, so you don't need that. Without a Volkswagen car, with Ellie you get the same prices. It's 35 cents at Ionity, so it's just the best price for high power charging in Germany right now. And they usually work, usually. I like EMBW a lot as an option when brought from Czech Republic, Spain, in Germany, mainly for AC in remote areas. But the new prices make it ridiculous. Yeah, they also have increased the prices. EMBW, also something where I can't charge anymore. And I don't think that WeCharge supports EMBW. I don't think so. I have to look. Let's look at the map. I know where one hub is. It is in here. Maybe it does look good. Can you be a bit faster? Hello? Let's do 100 kilowatt CCS. Apply. The map doesn't load at all. That's Deckendorf. That's Ionity. Maybe it is. Is that what I think it is? EMBW, yeah. So Volkswagen is now supporting that as well. So I can charge for 47 cents. Is it? I have to check again. Charging on the go. Plan overview. Yeah, 47 cents at EMBW. And if I want AC, 37 cents. That's okay. That's okay. By the way, today someone's sent me. Someone sent me in Austria sent me the prices for WeCharge Plus, and they pay 30 cents at Ionity and even 9 cents or something at AC from other companies. That's pretty good. Let's look at it again. Yeah, 9 cents per minute. That's per minute, not per kilowatt hour on AC and DC. DC, they have 42 cents per minute. That's stupid. If they charge in Germany, 35 cents per kilowatt hour and 37 and 47, so it's the same prices. Yeah, who's writing me? Short form content. Someone is messaging me on Instagram and wants to help me with my YouTube channel. Yeah. And about my shorts. I know that shorts are in right now, but it's not my thing. Where are we? Walter got COVID. Very strange that Volkswagen USA don't offer plug-in charger and Volkswagen owns Electrify America charging network. I think it all has to do with software communication, and they just in the update they just included other things. Then this was behind. Let's fix this first, and I think it's more about that. What's your favorite charging app for Germany at the moment since Bonnet got so bad? EMW, WeCharge Plus, or something else? Yeah, WeCharge Plus, and I still use Bonnet because I have a lot of kilowatt hours left. Yeah, I had 150 150 euro referral money on there, or a bit more, and they just switched it to charging credit. To 108 euros that they switched to charging credit, and I didn't tell them to do that, they just did it. That's a bit annoying, but I still have 1237 kilowatt hours for free that I accumulated before that, so I will use those. Finnegan wants out. There you go. I'm a bit hungry and I'm thirsty. I need my water. I will get my water soon. So I'm still using Bonnet a bit to use all of this. I want to use this till everything is done with my kilowatt hours. For me, as Tesla, now that the supercharger prices went down again a bit, it is simply the easiest solution. Of course, it is the simplest solution for you, especially. If I would have a Tesla, I would mostly charge at superchargers, even though it's cheaper. It's more expensive. I can talk, huh? Because yeah, he's back. Finnegan is back. That took 10 seconds. Careful so I don't roll over your legs. You don't want that. Oh, come here, my Finnegans. For me, superchargers represent working and a lot of stalls. I don't have to think if I can see it in the car. It has 4 free. I can see it with a better route planner, for example, too, and with apps and stuff like this. But it's just way better in Tesla when it comes to that. Everyone can get LE. That's true. Agreed. Tesla superchargers are actually a pretty good deal everywhere. Well, they're just easy in their work, and if you go abroad, I so get it. In Norway, we pay 70 cent at the Ionity, 17 cent with WeCharge. That's cool. But AC per minute kind of expensive when I can only AC charge at 7 kilowatt. Other people at 11. Wait, we're getting battery life branded shorts? Who said that? Do we have that? Is this in my thing and I don't even know? 1 minute and Finnegan wants back in. Just as predicted, Finnegan. Yes, I prefer Tesla Super also with my Polestar too. Huh. Yeah, I not in Germany, I don't. Really not. For me, that's more of a hassle because I have to use an app. I don't have a card. And apps are always annoying. Time for thumbs up. That's true. So, all of you 139 people here, we always play a game every week. We do the thumbs up all together. Press the like button. We are at 25 likes right now. If everyone is watching here, we have 141 people watching. If everyone, and Finnegan, by the way, agrees. Where is it? There's Finnegan. Well, you can barely see him. Yeah, you can see his bum right now. He's agreeing that we all press the like button at the same time. No, you already pressed it. No. You want to get over 100. Last week we did it. Last week we went from something, I don't know, 20, 30 to 201 likes in a few seconds. But we also had over 200 people here last week because I was sad that Volkswagen didn't invite me to the ID3 facelift event. But this time I'm also still sad. No, I'm okay. I got over it. I'm old. I should get over stuff that doesn't work well and not. I should be more a dog. But what should we have as a poll? I don't know what we should have a poll yet. Oh, I have a few questions and a few questions that I'm interested in, really. But is Finnegan also a subscriber to Battery Life? No, he's not. He barely uses a computer. Let's all press the like button at the same time. I will count down from 3 to 0 and then we all like. 3, 2, by the way, I already liked. 1, like. Let's focus on the hands. Well, it sees my eyes. That's why it's not focusing on the hands. It's set that eyes are more important to focus on. Here in Prague, it's now for AC charging. It's with pre, it's 7 krone, roughly 29 cents, and 6 krone. But average salary is 1/3 of Germany. Ooh, that's a good price. Yeah, I wanted to charge at pre once, and I couldn't do it. At least no advertising it. Yes, there was one in the beginning. I pressed. Oh, we have 80 likes. Can we get to 100? I don't think so. Come on, there's still at least 60 people here that are there but don't press the like button because they're, nah, I'm not giving him a like. He's annoying. He's asking for that stupid like. I'm not giving it to him. There, I said it. And you're totally right. Are you going for the smart one? I think IDT looks better. That's me. At least, no, I rated that already. Well, 85. That's still good. From 25 to 85. 60 likes in a few seconds. Thank you very much. That was fun. Pre and Jet both are now usable via EMBW app. Ooh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Thank you. I haven't been in the Czech Republic in a long time. So this was a few years ago where I wanted to charge and I couldn't. Or I was planning a trip and I thought we should charge there and I couldn't. Something like this. Before like, you should have everyone dislike first. I don't know. Maybe a few forget, then it stays at dislike. We have 92 likes right now, by the way. 94. Maybe people are getting it later. Maybe they're not live. I'm getting a water now. I'm thirsty. You will be with me because wireless microphone, and I think it will work even in the kitchen downstairs. But I'm back in 15 seconds. Don't go away. I will keep talking. And then we talk about the smart. Ooh, I need light. I turn off the light and everything. I need my phone for light. Ooh. Yeah, because our house is weird. Because down the stairs, there's only a light switch downstairs, not upstairs. Because the upstairs, the person who rented this house took the button the button for the light upstairs and put a normal power socket on it. Are you coming down? Come, Rules. Rudy's going down. That's okay. And so, I'm not gonna play with that, and that's why we don't have a light switch upstairs. And if I don't want the light on for 2 hours when I'm up here with you, it is like that. I have to use my phone for light. Water noises. Will you bring us some drinks too? Yes, you can have water from Lidl. A GT could do fine. I don't know what that means. Hot chocolate would be nice now too. A beer for me, please. It's minus 16 degrees here in mid-Norway now, but EV work. Björn's famous Type 3 discharges. Works very good. I like the Smart One actually a lot and consider it maybe a second EV. Very nice interior and 66 kilowatt hour is sufficient since long distance travel would never be done with my Tesla Model 3 long range. Gin tonic. With the Smart brand not being as successful as Mercedes expected over the last 20 plus years, Smart had to make something they knew would sell in order for the brand to survive. It's for people with heads. Really? No. Okay, 100 likes by the way. Thank you very much. I appreciate it big time. Finnegan says hello. No, what was the intro? Sorry. Well. Go attack. This is so cute. You're being attacked now. Go throw it down. Just a GoPro. It's made for that. And now the poll. Yes. I'm still, I wouldn't say struggling, but I'm not sure if it is a problem for me. If it is a problem for me that the smart one is built in China. And so I want to ask you what you think about it. Are you okay with buying a car built in China? Yes and no. And I asked this for some simple reasons. So I understand that not supporting China, it's a government I don't appreciate that much, and a lot of people do that too, and it's true. The thing is, I'm always okay. I have a phone here built in China. I have monitors here built in China. I have a TV downstairs built in China. Most of the parts of my ID3, especially battery cells and even little parts, are made in China, but then put together in Germany. And almost everything you are using now for streaming is made in China. Exactly. Tesla Model Y is built in China. I'm just asking what you guys think. I wouldn't mind driving a Polestar is made in China. A lot of Volvos are made in China, and I prefer to buy anything in manufacturer's country of origin. Or what is Smart's origin is China, because they have owned by a Chinese company. ID3 has no Chinese battery cells. Are you sure? I thought Chem and LG Chem and it doesn't matter, all comes from China. Am I wrong? All Tesla Model 3 and EU are built and shipped from China. I thought Model Y. I thought Model 3 are still coming from the States. There are hundreds of thousands of them in the EU. They are better than US. Freeman. If you compare the quality of the Model 3 to the one from Freeman, you never want to buy a Tesla from the land of origin. It's not about the quality. LG is Korea. Oh, I had no idea. See? I don't have any problem with being built in China personally, as long as it's built right. Yes, ID3 cells come from Poland. LG is Korea brand. I thought that they're not built in Europe yet. That was the whole news that we read before, that they want to build something there. LG Chem is South Korea. LG Chem made in Poland. Okay. See, I'm wrong. Good. That's what I want to know. The thing is this, and I totally understand that. Let's say you buy a car where most of the parts that are put in are made in China because it's cheap, or even the ingredients. I don't know, the copper. I don't know, whatever comes from China, but still it's being built together in a different country, and you're supporting the infrastructure, the work that is being done. It's written on a module. Like I have seen a module. Where would I have seen a module? Right, no, all material are from China. Thank God, because the frame quality is still inferior. Skoda are building batteries for the whole of the Volkswagen Group. Look at that. Only Tesla S and X in EU are shipped from US. Everything else is coming from Berlin. The rest from Shanghai, China. LG Chem has production in China. Now I don't know what to do. Now people are saying different things. With my head, yes. With my heart, no. So it's really hard. And I see for you as well. When I look at the poll right now, 78 people have used the poll, and it's 50-50. Factory visit of YouTuber had modules on video. That was me, eh? But did I read the module, what it says on it? That was good. That was pretty good. No Skoda is building battery for themselves. Oh my God, there are China parts in every BMS. Yeah, no, I understand again, but I'm not sure yet. 80 votes now and still 50-50. I'm not sure yet if my next car, I want to support companies in Europe that at least it's being built. And of course, if it's 100% in Europe, that would be even better. So if the cells are the materials for the whole car is European, and I don't know what, that would be nice. But you cannot always have what you want. If you do not want anything from China, you have to go 100% analog without any toys and clothing, sad and slightly exaggerated, but basically true. Again, I know that, but there's a big difference. If you buy a phone, I would say that most of them are built in China. And it's hard to choose one that is not built in China, and if it's extremely expensive or it has not the same power or whatever. And with a car, you can still decide. Not every car is being built, at least built in China. Parts may come from China. So right now, I can choose to not buy a car not being built in China. And I don't know if this is hard. So I've noticed this. I uploaded my video about the Smart One, of course, on this channel, and I uploaded it on my German channel. So Battery Life DE, it's down here, by the way. Skoda Auto launches production of MEB battery systems. Yeah, production of MEB battery system for me doesn't sound like a cell. That sounds like they put the cells into something, so in the end it's a battery. Finnegan out, and in 2 seconds he will be back, as always. That's my boy. My phone is made in Japan. What is this phone made? Where is it from? Where does it say that? Where's the Google Pixel made? Does it say that somewhere? Doesn't say it on the phone. God, it's dirty. Jesus. Does it say it on the box? Where's the box? Where's the box? What is this? That looks like Google Pixel. Made in China. Designed by Google, made in China. Okay. I'm already horrible. Where's my camera? Where's Sony being built? Let's check it out. Oh, don't fall. Sony. Where does it say that? Oh, on the bottom maybe. Yeah. Go. Made in China for the lens. What does the camera say? It's blocked by this thing. Made in China, okay. So my filming equipment and my phone is made in China. I have to put it on. Yeah, I will make a video this week or next week about what the alternatives are and what EV I'm thinking about. All of this. This week won't be much. You have noticed that I'm not putting out a lot of videos because work has been a lot. It's pre-Christmas time, so it's a lot of work. We had a few projects that were horribly planned. It was just horrible. Really, the project wasn't bad, but it was just horribly planned, and it took way longer, and it was in weird steps, and all of this. Horrible. And Cindy is going away on Tuesday to a hospital 600 kilometers away because one of her muscles is pressing on a nerve, and they have to operate on that muscle so it doesn't press on the nerve. It hurts a lot. And so she's gone till Sunday, so there won't be any Let's Talk EV next Sunday. I don't think so. Just to tell you now, there won't be any videos because I'm busy with work, 3 dogs, and this cat. I'd buy the Lightyear if I could. Efficiency master. I don't care about efficiency. Sorry, I need to leave. Have a nice evening. Bye, Jürgen. Thanks for stepping by. Yes, let's talk about the smart number one. So I saw it on Friday. By the way, let's end this. And 52 people are now saying they are okay with buying a car built in China. 40, oh, now it's 51. Now it's 50-50 again. So I will keep it open. I will keep it open 50-50 on... so it's really like this. Oh, and what I said before, on the English channel, when I uploaded my next car could be the smart number one, and then I showed the smart number one on the other video, interior and everything. On the English channel, it was all about the car, and on the German channel, it was all about that it's being built in China. Everybody complained, how can you work in Germany and build and buy a car built in China? And again, I have the same doubts. Do I want that? Do I not want that? And like we just realized, most of the stuff I'm using here is made in China. So I still don't know. But let's talk about the car that I have seen. I think it was a premium. I looked it up. What the features are, and it had a head-up display, and as far as I could see, the Pro Plus and the Launch Edition doesn't have a head-up display, and it wasn't a Bravos Edition. I've seen that because you see it on the badges and the red braking caliper. Oh my god. I think it's the premium version. Sorry, and you said, honestly, I've only seen a few road reviews in English. Most walkarounds were from China with no voiceover. Why don't they talk? They don't want to? It looked to be a premium spec. Yeah, I missed the Schwuppdizitätstest of Navi in German video. What's the Schwuppdizitätstest? Yeah, I had a problem in the German video. I was filming the navigation system and the infotainment system, and the camera couldn't get focus. It focused on something different, a part of the steering wheel, and the footage was just unusable. And I thought I'll leave it out, and nobody complained. Navi looked okay, but the Pro Plus in yellow has a white interior with yellow stitches. Yeah, the salesman there told me it can be a white interior, dark interior. You can choose. We'll see. Almost all electronics are made in China, so it's almost impossible to buy anything that has nothing from China. Reaction to what? And zoom speed. Time and zoom speed? But I guess I know what you mean, and I didn't even do that. I know I didn't do the test with the navigation, how the moving around and zooming and everything works. It looked pretty good. I should have done it. I will do that when I drive the car, hopefully in a few weeks. I don't think it will be this year. They said they will get the car this year, but I doubt that I will get it. And I have to beg him somehow that maybe I can do a range test with it. That would be awesome. And then maybe I get it from Saturday evening to Sunday evening. We'll see. I will try my best, but I doubt it that they will let me drive the car more. Finn again. In and out the whole time. You don't know what to do. Food is outside. Eat. Annoying. Okay, let's talk about the car. So, first impressions that I had with the car. So, look-wise, it doesn't look horrible at all. It's a bit rounded off, and it looks a bit, like I said in my first video, not that grown up. He's back, by the way. Annoying. Bring your food in. So you shut up. Oh, you want my chair? Is it that? Is it all about my chair? Go purr a bit. See, I'm rolling him around. There's your food. I get this different chair. So you don't want the food? No, you stay in now. It's a fix. Annoying. I could only define the styling as a little like a smooth pebble. Maybe it's not that bad, yeah. But again, the whole form looks a bit toyish. Like I said in my first video, a bit not grown up. But okay, it didn't look horrible. When you see the pictures, you think it's a small car, but it's not a small car. Like I said in my first video also, it is size-wise bigger than an ID3. And when I was sitting in it, the trunk, by the way, totally fine. The trunk for me is totally fine. We have that big pocket underneath. It's not even. So you put stuff underneath that you rarely use, but so I don't know, umbrellas and stuff like this. Charging cable you can put in the front, so that's okay. For me, on the smart software, looks disappointing. I thought so too, that the Fox in the design looks very childish, but it works pretty well and it has a lot of functions that I was, wow, that's a great idea and interesting that they had it. And by the way, afterwards, I thought there was one point we should watch the video together. Let's do that. We watch the video and then we talk about what we see there. But I will turn off the sound. You don't need to hear me twice. Don't ya? Now we should go on YouTube. Make money. Not from the hard drive. You haven't seen the video? You're not good. My channel. Videos. There it is. Impressive. Sound off. Full screen. That's not full screen. That's full screen. And that's me. Okay, first of all, look at that amazing animation under there. That I had to buy this. So I have a subscription on a service, Motion Array, where they have animations like this and you have to fill in all the stuff and then it looks a bit nicer. It's not so boring because to make something like this, that takes a lot of time. So like I said, the rounded off, this color by the way is wrong. I should have adjusted my color settings on the camera or in post in editing, and I didn't do it because it looks more like this. This is in the back, it's okay. I wouldn't want the rims. The rims I'm guessing have get you a bit more range, but they don't look good. And for me, the looks are more important than 10 or 20 kilometers more range. Yeah, a lot of people on German side complained about a 64 kilowatt hour battery, and it is a 66, but usable energy is 64 kilowatt hours. That's why I wrote it there. I didn't want to write too much. It seemed too cramped. The lights look good, and I haven't seen the video, but there was someone testing that it is matrix LED light, so it should do the same as ID3, ID4 and so on. Then we have this animation here in the back when you turn on the car, in the front as well. Then the lights turn on shortly, turn off, and then they come on again. I've seen that. Introduction, blah, blah, blah. Charge port on the left, that was interesting. That's great for Tesla drivers. And it's great for me because, as you have seen in my garage, so someone put a 32 amp 400 volt socket in the house, so the electrician, and I made a cable by myself into the garage, and then I have from Metron cables, I have an 11 kilowatt charger that you plug into the 32 amp socket, and then I can charge with 11 kilowatt. And when I measured how long the cable has to be to get into the garage on the right side, I measured and then I added a few meters, 2 or 3 meters, because the cable was very expensive. I oversized it big time because I didn't want any problem with heat. It's way too big. I think it's double the size that it has to be. It was very heavy and very expensive. I think I paid 300 euros for the cable alone. Or 260, something like that. And then it was too short at the end. So I barely made it on the left side into the garage, and that's why the charger is now on the left side, and not on the right. And so this would be good for me. because I'm an idiot and I didn't measure it twice. Yes, what I didn't like, you see right away, is that you have to plug out both, even though, so for AC charging, that you still have to unplug something. That's annoying. It's not in the lid, so in the charge port door. That's freaking annoying. You have lights down here. This blinks when you open it, the smart light, and here you can see what it's doing. It's thinking, arrow, charging, or whatever. When it's full, it has a different light on and stuff like this. Yeah, the hood was weird. So I looked in the hood the first time, then I closed it, and then from that moment on, it was always open a tiny bit on the left side. You can see it in the beginning. Where is it? No. Here on the left side, it's a tiny bit open, and then inside the infotainment system always warned me, hey, your hood is not fully closed. You have three-phase electric at home? Yes, German houses have a minimum of 22 kilowatt connection to their house. A minimum. Sometimes the front compartment looks like the lid was broken. No, it wasn't. I told him, hey, I'm too stupid to close the door, the hood, and then he did it and it just worked. So he pressed it on the sides and then everything was closed. I was just too stupid to close a hood. The front is not very big, and by the way, if you want to put in the washer fluid, that's here, and you have to open something so you can get to the washing fluid. So you have to move away a plastic. Can you see it in the next video? Yeah, here. You have to remove this here to get to the blue water fluid thing. That's a bit annoying. When you can just leave it out if they want it. The front is not big, but the charging cable, even AC 22 kilowatt, should fit in here. The door handles, I drink a bit. The door handles are okay. Yes, they pop out and blah blah blah. Do you need that? No, you don't. But you just pull it and it comes out. You don't have to, if it's locked and you're closed, then you have to push in like with the Model 3. The key is crap. Why can't it be a normal key? This is annoying. I already see this is annoying. And the other thing is, what if the 12-volt battery is empty? How do you get in? You don't have a normal key anymore. I'm a bit scared about that. I hope there's there will be an extra entry how you get in if the 12-volt battery is dead. And I don't even know where the 12-volt battery is. I don't know where inside here, where that would be. Is it here? That looks like the cooling fluid. I don't know. Have to find that out all later at some point. The key looks like a tape measure. Yeah, it's good. Has key with the smartphone. Yeah, it will have the key, of course, with Bluetooth and everything, but not everyone likes that. For example, Cindy won't use that, and I will have to learn to use that, even though I don't want to. I don't want Bluetooth on my phone all the time. And you have that. If you don't do it, then every time you get into the car, I have to turn on Bluetooth. So you just leave it on all the time. It's annoying. I prefer a normal key, but I understand that with a normal key, you cannot have it as easily that when you get close to the car knows who it is and puts the car. Use smartphone. Yeah, but I have a leak so I can store that in my wallet just as safety, but I never use it, only the phone. Yeah, everyone is different. I would prefer a normal thing. And it doesn't have too many functions. Yeah, trunk. I didn't know that it has electric liftgate before I came there, but I saw it right away. Very interesting. The trunk cover up here is very small, but I like it a lot. I love this thing. A lot of people don't like this. I love this thing because you can put something in the trunk and people that go by cannot see what's in there. And I don't want people to see that there is something expensive or whatever is in there. I don't want them to look in there. And I can remove it if I need more space. And like I said, there are 2 nets where you can put stuff in as well, little things. So I don't know, your emergency kit or whatever. Underneath there's so much room, and there's even little things to attach something, and you can take this out. It didn't go out extremely easy, so but you can fold it or take it out. And I think this will be the subwoofer on some cars. Maybe on other cars this is gone, but I think it's the same part on everyone. And like I said, the 2 nets on each side. Here you have your 12-volt outlet, and here you have a light. I don't know what these do. Maybe you can pull from here and the seats fold forward even from the rear. That would be cool. I think so. Yeah, I couldn't barely get it in. Yeah, tow hook, also something. The salesman told me, hey, it's possible that the tow hook won't come from the factory and maybe it cannot even tow at all. And then I got millions of comments on the Facebook group for Smart and on my last video. Oh, you're wrong, your salesman is an idiot. Even the Smart CEO said that it can tow 1,600 kilos. I'm just repeating what he said. He was at the presentation of the Smart in Lisbon, where people could drive and press people were there as well. Could the bump in the trunk be the 12-volt battery? I was told it should be, or I've seen in a video that it is the subwoofer under there, but maybe it is. But how do you get there? It says something on the top? I don't think so. I wouldn't know how to get there. It looks closed. We have to see. I want to get a manual at some point, hopefully soon. Ooh, YouTube tells me to do advertising. Now you like me less. What about towing hook capability? Like I said, that's what they told me. And the tow hook, that's what he told me, won't be from the factory. You can put it on afterwards, and he didn't know if you can tow something, you can hook something, or that would be bad if you can get to the 12-volt battery. As long as the car works, I guess you don't need the 12-volt battery at all. Then interior. First, like I said, in the car you have controls, extra buttons for the rear windows that you didn't have in ID3, ID4, where you have a press an extra button. Dacia advertising, woohoo! And we have here lock and unlock, and that's it. The mirror controls you do with the steering wheels. So the same as in Tesla. And you see in the infotainment system, it's a lot like Tesla. The seat controls down here have everything, lumbar support, everything. The seats were very comfortable, very Tesla-like, soft cushioning, but in fake leather. This car had the fake leather thing, so the vegan leather. This is not blue in real life. This just has still the sticker on to save it when they sell it. And it didn't have even a thing where I thought, what is this? I can't remember. And the seating position was not too low. I like that. It didn't feel like, no, this is this is rear wheel drive. Smart number one, you can only get all wheel drive or rear wheel drive. There's no front wheel drive. And down here you have a few controls for your lights. Where is it? No, this is like I said, the window controls. Go to the thing, come on. Yeah, you have enough, really enough space. It's a bit too high. It could be this much lower and it would still be fine. So even people with over 2 meters should fit in this car with no problem, by the way. I'm surprised you look so small in the car. Not sure I like that. Yeah, it's way bigger than I thought. It's quite a big car compared to Smarts of the past. Yeah, big time. The air vents can all be adjusted very well, and you have the ambient light. Like I said, seating position is a good height. It's not too low, not too high. I didn't feel like SUV. I didn't feel like sporty car. Come on, go to the light controls. Yeah, there we have lights off, auto light, light on. You can open the trunk, and we have the fog lights in the front, and I don't know what this is. Maybe you can turn on the automatics lights again. I have no idea, because it is in the infotainment system again. Did I miss anything regarding ID cars? Yeah, there was a controls. Back seats don't have a lot of stuff. USB-A, USB-C, but air vents, that's nice. ID3 has just air vents under the seats. I like that the air vents in the middle. That's great for my dogs. I love that. I love that you can put the seats in front. You can see it soon. Where are we? Go put the seats in front. There we go. You can move the seats in front so that I have my dogs closer. Look at that, how much they, what is it, this much? 25 centimeters or something, or 20? That's awesome. I was so used to it, put the dog so much in front. I would love that. Then I put the seats down, and this is when the seat is in front. When you move it forward, and it's nice that it's separated, that it's not all seats, it's either the middle and the right seat or the left seat. That's awesome. I like that. Then let's go into interior. Yeah, instrument cluster and the steering wheel has one problem, like this, that when the steering wheel is up too high, there's this bump. I don't know what this is. I'm guessing it's a sensor. If you're asleep or not paying attention, then you cannot see the instrument cluster. Instrument cluster is very low. It's awesome for visibility to the front, and you have your head-up display there, so it's not in the way. That's true, but it's very narrow, so it's maybe like this, and it's a bit wide. So it's yeah, you have to get used to it. You can see a lot of information though. You have, like I say in the video, here the power, that the light is on. I love when a car shows that the lights are on, because Volvos don't do that. Volvo show when the light is on, but not if it's the daytime driving lights or if it's the low beams. So I never know if the car has the normal, if I'm in the fog, does it have the lights on or not? So I did it always manually. And I love when they show that. Of course speed, but speed is on the left side, not in the middle. Maybe this changes when you drive. I haven't seen it yet. Here it still shows me that the trunk is open, no, the hood is open. We see the outside temperature, that it's in P, and they have in music, or you can have your trip A and trip B in there, but only not all data, just kilometers and average consumption. Here the ambient light, we had a lot of colors. Down there you can see speakers. There are a lot of speakers down here, up there, even in the rear. Yeah, and this is, I think, only for people with very long legs, because my legs are not as long, I guess. That's why my knees are in the back where it's hard. If my legs would be a bit longer, or I would sit more in the front, it would be in the soft spot. And that middle console is not in the way at all. I thought, oh my God, big middle console, it feels very not open. This is crap. I want an EV where I have open space like in ID3, ID4, but this is totally fine. I was totally okay with that. It didn't bug me at all. It was like a longer armrest. And then if I have to go to my phone or everything, I don't have to look down. It's right here. So I'm impressed by that. And this was one of the points where I thought, I don't know if I like this, but yes, this is okay. Wireless charging in there, 2 USB-Cs, so you can put your phone in there and your cable and close it up. You don't have to see it all the time if you do a long distance trip. By the way, right now, no Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. The dealership had no idea when this will be included in a software update and if it will even come. But I wrote an email to the press department of Smart in Germany and asked a lot of questions. By the way, we can go through those questions because I asked a lot, I think 10 questions or so. Where is it? Where's my send? There it is. I asked. Well, we do the questions first, then we go through the car a bit more. Does it have inductive charging pads? Yes, one. So that's wireless charging for your phone. So when are software updates for the car planned? So is it going to be a regular thing every 1 or 2 months, or whenever something is done? Then when will Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come? If it will come, then on the car you have Spotify. I've seen that Spotify navigation looks also very Google Mappy. and I asked the data that it's using for streaming, if you do Spotify, is that included in the car? Do you need a plan? Do you have to pay for it every month? Next question, is vehicle to load coming? So that you can plug something in and use something with the car. Then the turning circle, I couldn't find anywhere what the turning circle is for the rear-wheel drive and the all-wheel drive models. Then what I also didn't find, maybe we'll see it in a second, does it have a steering wheel heater? I didn't see any buttons for that. Or is it only maybe this car didn't have it and other cars have it. Maybe the premium doesn't have that yet. I don't know. Next thing, the buttons under infotainment system that you see here, when I was there, those were not illuminated, but someone in the comments of the video told me that they are illuminated, even with different colors. So I asked, which one is it? Then what are the warranty times on the car and on the battery? Then what are the service times? Or every 2 years, is there a kilometer limit? And then I asked about the tow hook. What is the right info? The one that's on the web everywhere, or what the salesman told me. Yeah, and a 12-volt outlet is in the front as well. And then in the middle has 2 cup holders, and you can put another phone in there and you can close it. I like that. And the last thing has this charging card tray, and the AC can go in here, and you can turn that off, that it doesn't cool the inside there, but you can put, I don't know, cans in there to cool something to drink. Not a lot, that's not the biggest thing ever. We have the lights, but the lights are I think it's the same as an ID3. I never use it. And you can put your glasses up there. There's only one button on the, oh, you're in the wrong, I'm in the wrong screen. I'm so sorry. I go back. I'm so sorry. Like I said, 2 cup holders and phone, and then this is the big thing with the charging card and the AC here in the back. And yeah, only one button is here on the roof, and here goes your glasses. And one button is for the opening of the panoramic roof, and it can be done on the screen as well. And the only other button, I think, was the SOS button up there. And hopefully the lights, there's an all lights on button as well. The lights are crap. You can see it's only, this is a light and the 2 in front. So it's very close to Tesla, very close, way too dark for me. Not happy with that. I'm pretty sure you can only have the Brabus interior and the Brabus, I'm pretty sure too. The seats, this design, I have to say I like that with black, with the white. It doesn't look so boring, all black. But all white, it's a bit scary that you can see every little thing. I mean, just jeans make it blue and all of this. The headrests look very comfy. They stick out very far. You can put them in all the way. I have noticed that, but I have to play around with it more. Maybe I was wrong. On the steering wheel, we have all, I noticed that this is the speed limiter. This looks like park assist, resume on the cruise control. I'm pretty sure when you just press the middle thing, that's cruise control on. Up and down will be the speed. We'll see how the 10 kilometers per hour do. And I still don't know what left and right means. Again, I hope that at some point I will get a manual for the car in English that I can go through it. Maybe there will be another live stream of a manual. Because I bored the crap out of you when I did it the first time with the ID3 back in the day. By the way, if you want to see Finnegan, and his food is on the floor, but you can't see. Yes, there. Now where I am? Here I am. Yeah. And on the other side, voice control, mute, trip, we'll see in a second, and then music up and down, and left and right is next song, previous song. So exactly the opposite. Distance maybe 2. Yeah, it's true. Maybe this is distance left and right. That would make sense. You're totally right. I'm an idiot. And then we look at trip. Say you can have 2 trips. It says here trip A and trip B, and you can see the kilometers and the average consumption in here. So it just shows music or this. I haven't seen anything like navigation in here, and it doesn't make any sense because the screen is way too tiny to make a navigation in there. So I get this. This is not so important. Maybe 3 years warranty, batteries 8 years. Yeah, we'll see. The gear change stock looks fine to me. Up, down, also very Tesla-like. Down, drive, up, reverse, and you press on the side for a park. I wanted to see the. I left out the. It has by the way, a wiper in the rear. We have, so for the cruise control on current smarts, you press once for 1 kilometer increments. With long presses, 5, 10 kilometers increments. Yeah, again, it could be like a lot of cars do that. I would love if you can specify that more, and it's always 10, for example, and I don't know, you have something specific to do 1. Now, under the infotainment system, I'm in park, and now the thing doesn't show anything, the buttons. That's sad, but that's how it is. And by the way, on the screen, I don't know if I show this. You can. This is your car. Finnegan, always in and out. You have your food here. Why the hell do you want in and out all the time? Yeah. But you get here to the airflow, so you press it and then you can adjust the airflow. Here just the seat heating, and just press it and it's on 3. And this is the temperature. Oh, see, now you're back. And here you get to the climate menu and this weird fox, and also the animation here in the middle. The fox is always moving around. And underneath here you have the on-off button. I hope this is music, mute for example. Then maximum defrost of the rear and the front. And drive mode, and you can turn that off, that you get a music sound when you go, and every time you press it, by the way, it goes through, so you cannot press it and then select. And I haven't found any individual, and I haven't found settings that you can change what comfort and sport and whatever means. Is it Laudifuchs? Cat has trained you very well. Yes, Finnegan has trained me very well. We're just nice, or I'm nice. I'll let him out if he's at the door. I will stop the poll now. 156 people have done the poll, and 51% said yes, they would buy a car from China. It's very interesting. I wanted to know that. It's really 50-50. Now, something more important question. That's important to me. Would you be mad at someone who bought a car from China? Who bought a car built in China? Something like this. Again, yes and no. I don't want you to be mad at me. Not that, well, if everyone would be mad at me, I wouldn't buy the car. It all depends on the percent. If 10% are mad at me for buying a car built in China, I'm okay with it. I haven't found any settings so you can change that, what eco and comfort means, or sport. And then this thing here changes, and then you're in sport and whatever. But there's a sound. You'll only be mad if you order the wrong car. Yeah. Go to the car. There you see your range and that your car is in good standards, and here you have your music. I don't know if you can. I'm pretty sure he can go to navigation right away into the next charging and parking spots. Go home. Here you have your weather and your temperature. For whatever reason, it's not showing anything. Maybe because the car wasn't in drive. And here you have your music, whatever you selected in music. And now it's in English, by the way. I did it. And here you can see temperature, for whatever reason it was in high, and you can slide it or like it should be, so that's good. And seat heating, Cindy would love that. She would know how to turn up the heat. And this is the air conditioning menu, and I do not see steering wheel heater. Maybe you see it. Air filter, that's nice. that it also already tells me that the air filter has 99% of its life. The center screen appeared to stick up very high. Let's see where we were before. Yeah, this is better here. No, the instrument cluster is extremely low. So they could have gone with the Model 3, Model Y thing with no... I don't think this is higher than in a Tesla Model 3, Model Y. So that's totally fine. Where were we? We were at the climate, yeah. But you can do the airflow. If auto, how much blowing you have with auto, and sync it left and right, on, off, eco, so not a lot of power is being used. Air quality, I didn't even go into this. It's very high in Tesla too, yeah. Then, where we go next? Yeah, and I've been informed that you can slide this down, like in the ID.3 too, and there should be even more stuff down there. And up here you can see a lot of things. I can see muted sound, Wi-Fi is on. And like I said in my other video, they already showed Chris is to put his drink in a glass. Next poll should be, who's mad? 13% would be mad if I buy a car in China. 15%. That when you get an update, you get a message on your phone and you can update the car from your phone. That is something where I'm very impressed about. Honestly, that's wow. Then in the car, you have your quick controls like you have in a Tesla. But what I can see is a light, medium and heavy steering, or it follows the drive mode. So I'm guessing this is eco, comfort and sport. And you can open with the screen, and you have a real button on the left to open. So it is a mix of a Volkswagen ID car and a Tesla. Not so many buttons and a lot of functions in the software, but no buttons like Tesla. So I like that a lot. I hate it that every time I press something here, it explains to me what that is. But the door mirrors, you do with, when you press that, you do it with your steering wheel. As in a Tesla, there's no buttons for this. Head-up display, you have a few settings. You can move the passenger seat. I couldn't do that, but maybe the car again has to be in drive. For being mad, you have to be made in China free or you're a hypocrite. I didn't say that. Verbose EV. Did I say that right, or is it verbose? I'm definitely like an individual setting for the car, so I could customize it to my exact preference. Did the car also have driver profiles? I have seen videos on the website that it should have driver profiles. And what is the charging speed? Max peak is 150 kilowatt. Steve Holt! 150 kilowatt. AC can be 11 or 22. And they said 30 minutes from 10 to 80% in a 64 usable kilowatt hour battery. I have a lot of dust on my lens. I should clean that. I hate dust on my lens. I'm sorry. I'm weird with that. It's up here. It's this little thing, and it has a little brush. And I just clean around here. And now the dust is gone. Ah, you can see it. 11 or 7 kilowatt. No, it has 11 or 22 kilowatt. So 11 kilowatt standard, and you can have 22, or in the Brabus edition, it's automatically 22 kilowatt AC charging. Yeah, we have sunroof. You can move it, like I said, with the button up here or in the screen. And why would I do it on the screen if I have a button? I'm sorry, but I love that they put both in. I like that. Pro Plus is 11 kilowatt. Can you have can you not buy option to have 22? Lock rear windows. Yeah, come press something. Yeah, then it says use the buttons on the right hand side to steering wheel to adjust the angle. It's the same as in Tesla. And it talks to me. What can you do with head-up display? Brightness and height and angle. And you can turn it on or off. I don't know what information on a head-up display and stuff. We have to change that. And like I said, you can move it, and I love that, but it doesn't work. Then we have ambient light. It can be to the drive mode. You can adjust the brightness, customize it, a theme, dual, or single color, same as in ID3. Light. We have the rear fog lights. I'm pretty sure there was a button on the left. I think you have to have that. The rear fog light you can turn on with a button. Adaptive front lighting system. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's moving, because this is not the automatic high beams. I don't know what stellar mode is. I should have clicked on that, eh? Reading lights, I'm guessing, are the ones here. And welcome lights is when you get close to the car that the lights go on. And environment lights, I'm guessing, are from the mirrors like ID3 has as well. We'll go through this when I get the car at some point. General, you can have those three things. I don't even went to sound and display, I think, but you can have wireless. You can turn on wireless charging of your phone, Bluetooth, of course, and Wi-Fi connection. You cannot. I haven't seen anything where you can go in offline mode if you don't want Wi-Fi. At display, you have auto for day and night, vehicle backlight brightness, central display bright. I'm guessing this is the one in front of you. And a head-up display can also be in snow mode. Then it goes from white to orange. Yeah, from this to this. I don't know if you can see more information than this. We'll see. There was a lot of driving information and safety things. And lane assist can be turned off by two buttons. So you press on the right button on screen. We'll see it later. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Maybe you can help me with this. For the seat heater, I think it has the option for a timer to try and save battery power. So what does this mean? So if I turn on the seat heater and have it on 5 minutes, that after 5 minutes it will turn off the seat heater. Does it mean that while driving? It has nothing to do with preheating. I think so. But I think that's stupid, because the seat heater doesn't take a lot of power. The interior heating is way more. So I don't know. I would turn that off right away. It's good that they have it for some people, but I would turn that off. Vehicle control, when you want to find your car, I don't know what you have to press on the key. You can flash or horn and flash. Easy entry and exit, driver seat. So easy, that's easy entry when you get in. When you put the car in park, the seats go back that you can easily go out. I hide that. Lock the car and automatically close the windows and sunshades. This was on and it was interesting. So every time the windows are open and the sunshade is open, and I guess they just want lots of flexibility, and that's okay. I don't need it, but if some might need it, and then it's good that they can have it. And when you lock it, everything closes. Automatically fold door mirrors, we know that when locking car. Dip driver side door mirror when reversing, so you put in reverse and that you can see a curb, the side mirror goes down. Dip passenger side, you can do both if you want. When reversing, rear wiper turned off. Oh, I thought it's the other way around. That when you reverse, automatically the rear wiper should go off. Huh. Approach to unlock, walk away to lock. It's sad that it doesn't have two options. I would love that. So unlock when I approach, but don't lock when I walk away. But automatically unlock all 4 doors when the driver approaches the vehicle, and automatically lock when walk away from the vehicle. Double lock. After opening, the door cannot be opened from inside the car. Okay, keyless entry, touch to unlock one side or all doors. So when you have your key in your pocket and you don't have that automatically unlocking, and you touch the door handle, it will just lock one side or all doors. Unlock the vehicle in P gear. So when you go into park, it will unlock the vehicle. That's nice. Lock sound, and you can power off the car, the same as in Tesla. What I haven't seen, maybe this is in driving, when will it lock the doors when you drive on? I'm guessing this is just automatic as in the ID3. Then you have here the VIN, and here's the language and units, time format, pressure. I haven't seen tire pressure. That's true. Then, this is then the nice window. Was there more? Did I miss? Could I swipe? Because there's always swiping here in the beginning, and I didn't see that. They never swiped. So here you can see that this is home, and you can swipe to the right, and I never did it. And I thought this is then the next. This is the tile thing. So I thought this is, and I think it is because you can see it now here. It's on the right side. I'm shocked you missed the software update settings panel. I didn't miss it. I pressed it. There was no software available. But I saw that you can ask for a software yourself. I saw it. Don't worry. But in here you have all your most things, navigation, apps, whatever that is, phone, messages, automatic parking, the 360-degree camera, media, so if you want to listen to music, Spotify down here, which is included in media, more settings, and energy is about charging. And here, this is totally Tesla. Looks like Tesla, and the charge limit looks like Tesla, but it can be set with at 1%. I love that. And it's easier than it was in a Model Y to do at 95%. I always had a bit of problem. Maybe it was in the app. Maybe it was in the app, not in the car. And yeah, you can see current and voltage. This is what I thought. And disconnect the charging when there's charging there. And it shows you the range you would have if you only charge up to this level. And in the car, I also seen that you can set the range that is displayed to a standard number or how you're driving, same as in Tesla. I love that. Then this charging temperature maintenance. I was so stupid when I saw that. I was, what is this? I have no idea. I think this is either preheating the battery when you're charging or when you're going to a charger. I have to ask that too. I didn't ask that, huh? Does it have camp mode to let the heat on? I haven't seen that. As always, Finnegan in and out. Go slower. But it's nice that you can change the current for your AC charging. If you only want to charge with 3 kilowatt, you can do that. Go down. We have scheduled charging, and it's the same as you wanna think that it is. So it's the time when you should start charging, and it has a pet mode. Really? It does have a dog mode, I think. Huh? I haven't seen it when we were in the climate. Where's climate? There's climate. Where's dog mode? And air quality? I wouldn't know where they would hide it. I also haven't seen the preference, that you have your own settings for each driver. I also haven't seen that, but doesn't mean anything just because I haven't seen it. But there's this remaining travel range in dynamic and scheduled charging. Add travel schedule, no travel plans, off-peak charging, battery warm-up. Look at that. I haven't seen that. Fox mode. Materials published on the website. I've only seen from the... I haven't seen that. What was underneath the battery warm-up? That's awesome. So when you preheat, where is preheating the car also? Air conditioning, that's it. Yeah, I haven't seen that so far. And then you have trip A, where you see everything. What was the thing before where it says from park, last trip, park, last charge? That's in trip A, and trip B is always this. So maybe you have also, again, three trips. Could you reset the first one? I don't think you can reset the trip A. doesn't have a reset button. It's only trip B that you can reset. This is always from last charge and last trip. I think so. Finnegan. No. Yeah, it turned off after a while. Maybe it was 30 minutes in there, and then it turned off. But this is nice that you can see driving consumption, air conditioning, lighting, sound system, and others. But it doesn't, I don't think it shows it while driving. But so right now, but when you're driving, you can see, okay, for the trip that I've done so far, overall the software feels very feature rich. I think so too. I think so too. It's very impressive. Very impressive. And I think it's in good spots. Well, why don't you go to settings? I want to see settings. Yeah, it still thinks to the park assist 360. Yeah, navigation looks very Google Maps. It's not the design, it's that it says everything what is there. This is very interesting. Huh? What was it? And you have your thing on, and we have your set. Why did I not go to settings? Go to settings. I didn't go through everything, huh? I should have done. And you have your short controls up here. You have navigation always here, music 360-degree camera always here. I didn't swipe down like I said. Maybe there's more in there. In the best Chinese tradition, they copied everything from everyone, but you can figure everything. Impressive. Then you're currently logged out of Spotify. That means it has Spotify. And I asked in my email with the data how much you have to pay for the data and how it's going to work. And maybe you can have even different things. I didn't check this, that you can click here and maybe it says then not Spotify, maybe it says Apple Music or I don't know what. But you have your normal radio, Bluetooth, USB and your sound settings. Oh, I should go there again. And then beats, and then you can, where the music is, you have so many speakers. Yeah, this is the fast menu, which is on the right side of the screen. It's down here. And I don't know why it's not illuminated, because someone told me it should be illuminated, even in different colors. But it was not when I was there. And you have lane assist off right away. So if you don't want lane assist, it's ding, ding. It's not a lot of stuff. I like that. You can do your regen and e-pedal, and it says in the explanation, I have read it wrong, that it's really what you think, very strong regen, that that you maybe only need one pedal driving. I have to test that, of course. That auto hold is on and off. That I don't know why electric parking brake has an extra button there, but why not? That the rear fog lights are in this menu. Hill descent control, so if you go down a hill, that I don't know what it does then. Then you can turn ESC off. This will be fun with the Brabus. Oh my god. And e-pedal, yeah, what does it say? When this mode is on, the use of the brake pedal is reduced and energy recovery and battery life increases. However, keep in mind that the brake pedal may still be needed in case of emergency braking situations. It is not recommended to use this mode in various scenarios, such as when the car parks on steep slopes and on slippery roads. So I'm guessing the regen is really strong and they're scared when slippery roads that it moves away. I like it. And I like in this case that maybe you have to turn it on all the time. We'll see. But it's nice that this fast model, not model, screen or whatever, I don't know how you call it. Like it. Like it. Yeah, the infotainment system looks very interesting. The instrument cluster is a bit underwhelming, but better than not have anything. So I'm okay with that. Okay, I think we're done for the day. Like I said, I'm preparing a video this week, but I don't know if I will do it because Cindy, like I said, is not here and I'm alone with 3 dogs and a cat and I still have to work and do everything by myself. Cindy is going to the hospital on Tuesday for an operation on a muscle and she's gonna be back on Sunday afternoon, so there will be no Let's Talk EV next Sunday. Yes, so yeah, that's it. Good luck to Cindy for hospital. Thank you very much. I will tell her. Yeah, we have to get up at 4 a.m. on Tuesday. I will bring her to the train station. She will go at around 5, and then I walk the dogs, and then I have to start working at 7. Yay! Great day, but it's fine. It's better for her to do this like that. But I think that's it for today. Thank you all for being here. That was a lot of fun. I have not decided about the car yet. I still don't know if I will get the Smart, the Brabus version. I have no idea. I have to drive it. I have to see how the regen is, how the power is, how the do you think BYD much better than Smart? I have no idea. I have never looked at BYD that much. I'm sorry. I have not a lot of knowledge on that. I have to see how the suspension is. And the salesman told me he drove the Brabus version and it's, oh my God, power. And he said, though, that the suspension is not too sporty, not too soft. So I hope it is good and it's stable. I don't need it to be extremely stable at 180, but at 150 I want it stable as ID3. Of course, it depends how unstable it is. If it's, oh my God, then no. And if it's, oh, it's a bit more movement that I'm used to in ID3, I'm fine with it. So we'll see. We'll see. I know that the salesman who will contact me is on holidays till December 26th, so I won't be contacted till then, so it will start on the Wednesday 27th. And if they have the car, then maybe he contacts me then. We'll see. Yeah. So if I don't see you next week, I have to think, then we don't see each other till Christmas, huh? That's true. If I don't see you on the 17th, but I will do a live stream on the 24th. I don't care if it's Christmas. I think so. We'll see if someone is here. Some lost souls that don't know what to do on Christmas. And it's not like we don't do something on Christmas, but Cindy goes to bed at 7. And so it's fine for me to do that. Okay, so you all take care. Oh no, that's the wrong month. We are in the wrong. We are here. It's on a Saturday. So it's the 25th is Sunday. Or we see a 3.0 over the air update. I don't think I will get one. You need the loan of the Brabus as a Christmas gift. Yeah. Okay. I say goodbye. Thank you all for being here. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye. Yeah.